Hey guys, it's Proud Cat Lover, and today I'm going to be showing you this little clip I made of Magma and Ember. At first I was just introducing them to each other in a neutral place where neither of them would be territorial or aggressive towards each other, and it actually ended up going a lot better than I had expected because I was not expecting Ember to actually be interested in Magma just yet, because it is January. Normally, people don't pair their Crested Geckos till late February, early March, but I just wanted to introduce them to each other so that Ember would start to be interested in Magma. Like I said, was not expecting them to actually lock and pair together this evening. This is getting close to the part where I first kind of got a little annoyed with Magma because I'm like, really, dude? So, excuse me. So I was petting him to kind of try to encourage him to walk over by Ember, and he walks up and sniffs her foot and bites it, and I'm like, really? Did you have to do that? She's not going to like that, and here he goes right now, he's about to do it. So I was like, really? So I sat there because I thought maybe he would let go on his own, and he started shaking his head, where he starts to do this little head bop thing that he starts doing, and he bit her leg again, and I'm like, nah, she will not right here anyway yet, but he had bit her leg again, and so I tried picking him up to, kind of coax him to let go. That didn't help at all. So I ended up having to set him down and actually switch hands with my phone so that I could actually kind of try to nudge my finger into his mouth so he would lift his mouth open and let go of her foot, which you can see I go to do here, and there's where he bit her the second time. So about right here, I think, about right here is where yep, there we go, get him to let go of her. And so I just went ahead and moved him over to her scuff because I didn't want him biting her foot again, because I could tell it had annoyed her. And this is kind of where everything got interesting, because I was expecting her to like bite him back and attack him and stuff. I wasn't expecting her to actually like move her tail how she just did right there, which is a really good sign with Crested Gecko females. Most of the time, if they're not ready to breed, they will shake their heads, they'll shake their tails, they'll make a very verbal display of, hey, I'm not ready, leave me alone. So I was kind of surprised, and I didn't interrupt when I saw that she was behaving that way, because I thought that she wasn't going to be ready yet. And when she was, I was like, hey, I'm already planning on breeding them. I don't mind if it's early. It'll give her time to produce her eggs and everything for it to be about springtime. So I was pretty excited when this happened, because I was like, whoa. I was like, this is awesome, because I had been thinking about breeding Ember for a long time, and I just was afraid that she might get egg-bound. And when last year when I was breeding Blaze and Magma together, that entire year she had laid eggs. She laid, I think, 12 duds that entire year last year. So I knew that her body was to the point where it was able to produce eggs, and she didn't have any difficulty laying them, and they were fully produced eggs. I mean, obviously there was no babies in them, but they were fully produced. So right here is where they actually lock, which is exciting. As you saw, she had walked across onto the other leg that I had, and I'm not really sure why she did that. Maybe she wasn't comfortable. But yeah, they ended up staying together for about 4 or 5 minutes. And like I put at the end, I felt so bad, but I started coughing because I have a cold right now. And I started coughing, and I tried to hold it back, but I would just end up choking myself. And I felt terrible because she was, shaking everywhere and trying to walk away, and so I just picked her up while I was coughing and sat her and him down on my pillow so they could sit there while I finished coughing. Oh my gosh, I felt awful. I was like, how would you like to be interrupted if you were having an intimate moment? I mean, I highly doubt it'd be an actual intimate moment that they're having here. I don't know if they have that kind of feelings since they're animals. I know some animals can feel those kind of feelings. I'm not sure if Crested Geckos is one of them, but I still felt bad because I had interrupted them. But if I need to, I might put him and her together maybe for a day or two in her tank, because you're supposed to introduce the male into the female's tank. And just in case they weren't together long enough. So, but I'm going to go ahead and stop talking now. I just kind of wanted to kind of fill you guys in on what was going on, and I'm really excited because I'm hoping to get some dark babies out of Magma and Ember, because when they fire up, both of them are really dark. And if you hear noises in the background, it's because Rose is playing with some cat toys. But I'm really hoping, because he is a cream Harlequin and Ember is just a regular Harlequin. So I'm really excited and curious what the babies are going to look like, and I really hope they inherit Ember's like gentle personality. She's really sweet. She's really laid back. So I'm really hoping that the babies will kind of inherit her disposition that she has. She has such a great disposition, and Magma is, I guess you could say, such a gentleman. Like, the entire time he's not really aggressive. Like, I've seen some pretty aggressive males when I've watched breeding videos. But right here is about where I'm going to go ahead and end talking. I know I just said I would, and I didn't realize I was talking so long. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Up next is just kind of after they got done breeding. And I had put them back on my lap because I was done coughing. And just so they can kind of calm down for a second before I put them into their tanks. So anyway, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it wasn't too weird, because I know it might come across as weird. I don't know. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching and have a good day.